Okie dokie.
So one thing you need to know about the Chucklehuck Woods is that's like the first real 100% definite true dungeon. And the way we know that is because there's maps laid out all over the place, and this place is pretty big. And there's a lot of these enemies, They're called pestnuts.
I wonder why they could possibly be called that.
I'm still murdering that asshole that names these characters.
So pestnuts are kind of pests. You can't jump on them unless you use the Splash Brothers Advance. But, oh wait, I have new bros attacks.
Woo! Oh, nice.
So what you just saw there is my absolute favorite bros attacks. Chopper Brothers. And what you're about to see here is Knockback Brothers once I put it into mode 3, because Knockback Brothers, holy cow, uses a whole lot of bros points. Both of these are very, very good bros attacks. And that pestnut just turned into a bean. But to explain, both of our jumping bros attacks, Splash and Bounce, are just kind of general bros attacks. I mean, their advanced moves do special things, but otherwise they just kind of dish out damage. Both Knockback and Chopper Brothers are a bit special. Chopper Brothers is special because you button mash in it. You button mash in it, and you do more damage. I love it. And Knockback Brothers, it is special because it actually is based off of Mario's attack power instead of Luigi's, and since Mario generally has a higher attack power, it's a really, I guess, well, obviously, you want to use it. I mean, after all, Mario is flying at the enemy. Both of the Hammer Bros attacks, in most circumstances, are stronger than the jumping ones. So as a result, you'll be seeing me use the Hammer ones a whole lot more as of now. A, they're funner, B, they do more damage. I suppose their only con to them is that they use more bros points, but, I mean, I get to button mash! Yeah, these pestnuts, when you beat up on them enough, they turn into a beanie, which just makes me wonder, okay, you have a pestnut, is that like some larval beanie, like child beanie that we're beating up, and then it matures in battle? Like, look at this, it's this thing, comes off the tree, what if it's a newborn beanie that we're killing? We're evil.
That's like saying eating eggs is... yeah.
Fair point. If you really want to kill them really quickly, Splash Brothers Advance, because it does the double damage against spike enemies, is pretty good. I'm generally going to try to limit myself to doing that though, despite how good that move is here, because I kind of want to build up the advanced commands for both Chopper and Knockback Brothers. Both of them are special in their own way. I kind of want to save advanced commands to like actually pick them up. Oh, fudge. Lots of pestnuts. But as you probably saw from the pestnuts, actually, I'll get back to them in a little bit. That one has a golden beat. What the fudge?
Whoa! 1,258 damage.
Yeah, so that's a golden beanie. It's a rare beanie that can come out of a pestnut. They're not common, and usually they run away. When they choose not to run away, they kind of do a lot of damage.
It's basically...
Oh look, he ran away, so you don't have to worry about him. Good!
Basically, this game's a Mazy Daisy.
Yes. The major difference is instead of giving you a lot of experience, they give you a lot of coins. Plus, the badge that they can drop is really, really good. It's the Spike Badge, or the Spike Proofing Badge. I forgot exactly what it's called in this game, but it's the badge that lets you jump on spiked enemies. He's the enemy that drops that badge.
Do they have a lot of... Sorry?
You're first.
Do they have like a lot of health? Are they really difficult to defeat, kind of like a Mazy Daisies, or...?
They have a lot of defense, so they're, at my current level, there's no way I'm going to be able to defeat them. Later on, they're relatively easy to defeat, but right now, my current stats, there's no way in hell I'd be able to beat them unless they really did not want to run away. And as you saw, if I fail to dodge a single attack, I'm dead.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Also, interesting what you did right there with Mario, using him to detect underground items. I don't remember that being a thing.
Oh, that is extremely, extremely useful. So something that I did not talk about in regards to our new hammer abilities is that you can knock Luigi into the ground to get all those X mark the spot areas to get beans. And there's a lot of areas in the game. Not only are there X marks the spot areas in the game, there are beans in the ground that are hidden. No X marks the spots. I'm gonna go over the beans next part because there's a lot to go over regarding beans, but know that JDA has to rework the beans in this game so that each specific type of a beam appears in certain areas. Like I know off the top of my head, woo beans will appear from enemies and are the common ones in the ground. And I think it's the chuckle beans that are in the hidden areas on the ground. And then the other two bean types, one of them are in blocks, one of them you get from minigames. JDA should just completely rework the beans so that they're more consistent. Which I'll go over once we go over all the bean stuff. The thing that I was trying to get over to last time when I got interrupted by that golden beanie, pestnuts attack one in two ways. Either they'll run backwards and then you just have to watch what side of the screen they're heading towards to know whether they're attacking Mario or Luigi, or they'll come towards you. And if they come towards you, they kind of approach you pretty slowly, so they're pretty easy to defend either way. There we go. Some micro adventures here. Moving on along here, we have a barrel. And not only that, there is a poem by Bubbles.
Oh, it's the Mask of Chaos on the wall over there. Whoa.
If you stand in front of the mask, you get blown away. So, of course, the proper solution here is to put Luigi in the barrel for more tactical stealth adventures. This is just one of my favorite things about the game, and not only that, Mario can jump on top of the barrel.
I like how the button at the top right changes too to a picture of a barrel. Also, I like how barrels have the reflective properties.
Well, why wouldn't they? They're a barrel.
It's supposed to explode or burn.
Fair point. So here's our next new enemy. They are
Teletubbies!
Oh, they're Chuck guys.
They're Teletubbies!
And they're stunned right now, so let me just beat the crap out of them with some Chopper Brothers and Knockback Brothers. Yes! I don't even think this one will even get much of a chance to attack here, so I can't even go over his attacks. Although I kind of messed up Chopper Brothers there. I hate messing up Chopper Brothers because it's such a good bros attack, but... anyway, I guess next battle we see a Chuck guy, I'll go over his attacks a little bit more. What you need to know is he'll either try to stab you or swipe at you, like so. He'll also possibly call in for reinforcements, which is a 50-50 shot on his behalf. Either half the time a reinforcement will come in, or the other half the time he'll just go, oh, and no one comes in, and he wastes his turn. Look at this goodie room. By the way, just to confirm something, since I'm not entirely certain if you two guys know, the red blocks in this game stand for items. Green blocks tend to stand for like one-up mushrooms and other things like peppers, and the yellow ones are always coins.
Okay, that confirms
That is
my
actually
suspicion.
that is actually a change JDA made to this game because in the original game everything was yellow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
It's something I didn't even notice, but it's such a nice cosmetic change if you ask me.
It is. That's great.
That's immensely good, because it's like, oh, I wonder what's in this one. Oh, just grab the coins, who cares?
But you need... Well, you don't really need coins. Anyway, my OCD is kicking in. There's a passageway I did not go down, and I'm like, okay, I need to go down it now before I go down the other path. To the left of the save point, we will find some more coins first. But we're actually going to find... He's up there, a big, burly, fat Koopa. I wonder if we can get around him now.
Yeah, it's like Kent C. Koopa all over again.
Alright, come on, Luigi. Get in. No, you cannot sneak under him. His mask, like, extends underneath him. You cannot go underneath him.
His mask extends underneath him. That's a really funny way of putting it.
I can't get past him. He is a literal roadblock. And we've met into multiples of him now. He has a whole bunch of brothers just have their life purpose is to be in Mario and Luigi's way. Some more pestnuts to get out of the way. Alright. Ooh, here's a fun cave. Oh, we can't go anywhere here.
Well, that's the end of that.
We'll have to come back the other way, obviously. That is an exit, not an entrance, as the map indicates.
I like the map, although it's giving me massive deja vu of your Metroid Zero mission Let's Play. Always looking at the map.
So one thing that you actually may not have noticed about every single sign that's been put up here is that there's a haiku in them.
I haven't been paying too much attention to the signs, to be honest, and look at that.
Oh god. I was just like, oh god, the golden beanie's coming after me. He attacks twice in one turn, actually. That's one gimmick he has, and as an enemy, he'll attack twice. I don't know exactly why I decided to let the pest nut attack first, and then he attacked again, but I was just like, you know what? He's on the field. Let me try attacking him. As you saw, Chopper Brothers did a whole bunch of 1, and Knockback Brothers did a whole bunch of 5. That's the minimum damage both of those attacks can do. So, yeah, his defense is so high, no, it's not happening. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. I think I'm just trying to... There we go. Alright, this one is special. So we have both the Chuck guys here, and we have a new enemy, the Fuzz Bush. You know, because he's a fuzzy bush.
Creative.
That name makes sense, right, Evil Pop Tart?
No, he's still getting murdered. I don't care.
Oh, a reinforcement. So anyway, when you're watching Chuck guys, they have those 2 attacks they can do to you. If they, let me see here. If they do a hop before they attack at you, they're going to do a charge, which means, you know, you jump over them. Otherwise, they're just going to come right up to you, and then they're going to swipe their spear. If they swipe their spear, you can actually get knocked over and stunned. So it's important to pay attention to whether or not they, you know, swiped or not. There we go. But as you probably saw before with the Fuzz Bush, he unleashes a big fury of fuzzies after you. Like so. Now those fuzzies are kind of annoying because they're actually the first enemy in the game that can poison you. Which, if that happens, that is what the refreshing herbs are for, because poison's actually a pretty annoying status ailment. It takes off like 9 to 10 HP per turn, so that's actually a pretty significant amount of HP to take off.
Not just 1?
No, not just 1. It's actually pretty significant, and it lasts, I want to say, 4 to 5 turns. So if you don't heal it right away, it can bite you. But one cool thing JD Aster did in the original game, where Refreshing Herb just healed the one brother you use it on, in this game, it actually works on both brothers. So if both of them are poisoned, a single Refreshing Herb heals them both.
Oh, cool.
And since I now know, in this specific variant of the game, do you remember nuts in this game, either of you, Evil Pop Tart or Higsby?
They're salty and delicious.
Salty and delicious.
I guess they don't really ring a bell. I remember beans all over the place, but
beans all over the place.
No.
Nuts are the healing item that heals both Mario and Luigi at the same time.
Yes.
They are quite useful. They are not available till late in this Romhack.
Yes, now it's all come back. Yes.
So, which I guess is a fair change. Not too bad of a change. Fair change. They're convenient though. Anyway, we have 3 split paths, and then down the big path is one big, scary spider tree! He splits into 3! He will not let us pass unless we find 3 kinds of Chucklehuck fruit. I don't know
This
about
is fucking creepy.
This is really
Creepy.
weird.
Stop it! No, why is it getting creepier? No, stop it!
So yeah, he wants his 3 fruit back. The scary thing is he's a tree, so to him, fruit are his babies, or his kin. He wants his kids back.
So he's a cannibal.
I prefer not to think about it that way. I just want to think that he wants his kids back, but okay.
To eat them! He's a cannibal!
That is a scary, scary thoughts. Just like, okay, he wants his babies back. Now I'm even more scared of him. Thanks, Evil Pop-Tart.
You're welcome. Glad I could do that. Evil Tree wants to eat his own babies.
No, you missed the question mark block. Oh, thank goodness.
Who cares? It's just got coins in it. Nobody cares.
No, I think it was a 1-up. It was a 1-up. Oh,
No, it's a refreshing herb.
So green isn't just 1-ups then. It is also...
I told you some special items like peppers, and I
That's
guess in this case they can also have refreshing herbs.
That's true. I guess
Red ones will always have healing items. How about that? Oh, there is a lot of enemies around in this general area. All taken care of. So many enemies. I'm pretty confident this one room by itself gave me a level up.
Sorry if it's been addressed and I'm just completely spacing out. In this game, level ups are not complete healing, like in Paper Mario, right?
No, they are not. Level ups do not completely heal you. After boss battles and mini boss battles, you do get a complete heal. Otherwise, if you want to heal, you have to chug down a bunch of mushrooms or a bunch of syrups. There we go, and I opted for an HP level up there. And not this way yet. Let's go down this way where we're gonna meet a familiar face. That's actually the granddaughter of the creepy tree.
The creepy tree.
Okay, so if she's the granddaughter, that means the fruits are indeed babies. I was right.
Horrible parents.
She teaches us that there's X marks in the ground.
Who would have thunk?
And not only that, she won't open the door unless you get them all. One thing that I haven't addressed about these things in the ground is that you actually have to be pretty precisely positioned to get them, as I just showed there. If you're just a little bit off, like Luigi doesn't pick them up. Which can be a bit of a nuance, especially with the really hidden items, but there's a trick to the really hidden items. I'll go over that trick when I'm collecting a whole crud ton of beans, actually.
Okay.
But it relates to, you saw that little exclamation point above Mario's head earlier?
Mm-hmm.
It relates to that. Anyway, we can go ahead and move on ahead. That little tree trunk. I theorize that she's trying to just kill Mario and Luigi sometimes. And here's part of the reason why. We just went into her room, because this is her room, and she has a wiggler in her room. Well, that got the wiggler out of the way. Okay, good.
Mamma mia!
And as you could probably guess, yeah, well done. Way to go, Mario and Luigi.
Ooh, angry wiggler battle.
Oh yeah, here is the wiggler. So, the idea here is that you have to mellow out the wiggler. To do that, you have to hit every single part of his body except his head. If you hit his head, all his parts turn red again. And that actually is important when you're trying to dodge the wiggler. If you try to jump and dodge the wiggler and you jump on his head, you completely ruin everything. However, once he's sad, you are good to just mash his head. And you want to make sure you mash his head with a good attack, like Chopper Brothers. Because he'll immediately turn mad after the attack. So that's how you dish damage against this guy.
The numbers go by so fast that, I mean, I'm not really sure. About how much is that taking off each time, do you think?
Chopper Brothers? Well, your first, I say 3 or 4 hits with Chopper Brothers are the most important. Yes, the numbers do fly by fast, because eventually it just goes to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's, I will definitely agree that it's hard to notice. I would have to add up the numbers myself. I just know Chopper Brothers does a shit ton of damage. And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I could have done a Knockback Brothers there, and it probably would have been fine, but I'm like, no. Chopper Brothers. We're gonna wait till Mario's turn again. Chopper Brothers! And that's why. I just won.
I win button? Tell me that's the I win button.
You wanna know what? Chopper Brothers is the closest thing you have in this game to an I win button. Especially, we won't be seeing the mush badges till like near the end of the game, because JD Aster put them near the end of the game, but mush badge is your closest thing, plus Chopper Brothers to an I win button.
I'll take that as a yes. Hell yeah.
So yes, Chopper Brothers is your I win button in the game.
Spam it! Do it now!
Oh yeah. I completely agree with that idea.
That's a
Yeah,
jerk move right there. I remember
Yes.
that when I played. Oh. I noticed that. I'm like, hey, I see what you did there. Very mean.
Quite a hidden little bean, if you ask me. Alright, here are some more Chuck. If I can get the first strike. As I mentioned, hammer first strikes are just kind of a hard thing to line up sometimes. Come on, there we go. I remember these battles taking me a while, because you know all those syrups I bought in the shop? I'm already running low on syrups, actually, because I've been using Bros attacks that often. I mean, why not? The only other use you have for coins in this game, other than buying mushrooms and syrups, is to buy equipment. But as you could probably guess, secret equipment you can find in this game, and we'll be going over this when we get to this, is generally better than the stuff you can buy at the shops. Generally speaking. So, why would I, why not just fill my inventory with lots of syrups, do lots of Bros attacks? This isn't Paper Mario.
No, it's because for the stupid people that don't find all that stuff and you go, ooh, look at the nice item in the shop because I'm too dumb to find anything else.
Fair point.
I actually don't remember too much about the equipment in this game, so I'm interested in seeing some of the things, because it's been so long.
Okay, just buy a lot of syrups, like you said, and then just keep mashing the I win button. Simple.
Chopper Brothers?
Yes.
I completely agree. 100%. Anyway, I'm missing this block. I gotta go back after that block, and it's a super mushroom, and oh no, the pads are kinda on the other side of the platform. And I went, oh. I need to reset the room, don't I? Because I can't get up here. Nope.
That's kind of weird.
I remember actually thinking to myself as I was playing this, I was like, I hope those reset when I go out of the room.
Game-breaking glitch, send your cartridge into Nintendo.
Well, thankfully this isn't that far into the game, but there we go, there's another Chucklehuck fruit. Ta-da! And yeah, that's where that cave actually led to.
Woo.
There we go, let's head on back, shall we?